Coming in at number is Dance Monkey. This is intensely grating to listen to. Number 4, we got Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. This was the biggest song of the year. He's got a really nice, smooth voice. And now for our number 1 song of the year, we have... Today we're ranking the most popular songs of 2020 from worst, number 10, to best, number 1. Coming in as the worst song at number 10 is Memories by Maroon 5.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, cause the drinks bring back all the memories.
I don't really like when a song has a backstory that you need to understand to appreciate the song more. I prefer when songs communicate what they want through their music, since that is what 99% of everyone listening to it will take away from it anyway. I don't know the backstory of every song I listen to, and I'm not gonna look it up. Us music listeners have lives, man. We're not gonna go on your wiki or read your interviews about how your grandma inspired that your grandpa wrote the song that you then finished. I don't care. But Memories is one of those songs where I accidentally came across the backstory about how this song is about their manager who passed away in 2017. Rest in peace to him, but every song needs to be judged on its own merits, and this song is bad. Memories is based on Pachelbel's canon, or Pachelbel's canon, I don't know how you choose.
Pachelbel.
It's a classical piece that's been overplayed so much, but it still feels a little bit emotional to me, even though I've heard it like a million times. The same cannot be said about Memories, even after hearing it 2 or 3 times. It is the worst. This song tries so hard to be deep and relatable, but it just feels like someone tries to make you feel something instead of them feeling something and sharing it with you. I feel manipulated, which, you know, every song tries to make you feel something, but it doesn't sound like it's real to him singing it.
Everybody has someday, but everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, here's to the...
In this song, Adam Levine is doing his usual very stylized, very controlled singing, which I usually like. He decided to add some whiny, baby-like pronunciation on some words to make it more emotional and earnest, but it just does the opposite to me. And I like Maroon 5. I'm not afraid of saying that. It's just, this is one of their worst songs.
Toast to the ones that we lost on the way.
Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. It irritates me more than it should. The song has a minimalistic production, which usually means that you have playroom to show some texture, some grit, some detail of the instruments, but there's nothing like that to be found here. It's the smoothest, most boring sounds, and it's mixed in the cleanest possible way. Please, let's just leave this song in 2020. I don't need the memories of this year, of 2020. See what I did there? Coming in at number 9, the second worst hit song is Dance Monkey. Neither Dance Monkey or Memories came out in 2020, but these are the most listened to songs. They're like in the top 10 of the most listened to songs of 2020. You all just couldn't leave this song in 2019, huh? Dance Monkey is the 14th most popular track of 2020. I've already hated so much on this song, so I'm just gonna say this is intensely grating to listen to. It's got so much X factor and the vocal really pops and it's unique. But somehow they succeeded in taking these things that really make it pop and make it interesting and make it into the things you also hate.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before.
Let's say that you meet someone you're attracted to and they got a funny laugh. That's a cute little laugh. And then you hang out with them for an hour and you're like, oh, that laugh, that used to be kind of funny, kind of cute. Now it's just, you hate it now. You hate that person. You want to go to their parents and sue their parents. Dance Monkey is that laugh. This is a very basic comparison, I just realized. You know what I mean. Oh, and by the way, guys, welcome back to another daily video. My name is Joel from Roomie Official, and we are on a budget, so we're gonna film the rest of this video on a 1992 phone. Let's do it. Wow, that looked great. Coming in at number 8, we have The Bones by Maren Morris.
When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter, let it rain.
This song picked up on just a bunch of 2000s music cues that no one wanted back. Just listen to those two-tone guitar riffs that were in every song for a while. We got them in this song, but I wish we didn't. We got that poppy pretend gospel piano going on.
When the bones are good, the rest don't matter.
And even Gavin DeGraw's exact singing style, but a woman. Even Gavin DeGraw has moved on from Gavin DeGraw music. However, we're already kind of getting into the point where the songs are a little bit better. There's some pretty good melodies in here. The vocal take is pretty good.
Can't even mess it up, though we both try.
But so much of the song just feels hopelessly aged. But not in the Ed Sheeran type of, oh, this could have been made in any point in time, but more like this song could only have been made between 2002 and 2006. And there's almost no music like that being made anymore. Unless you're into the country scene, because they don't really change anything there. Was this a country hit? That's right, it was a country radio hit in the US, of course it was. I've heard this song a bunch of times, and I always thought that, ooh, maybe the lyrics on this are good at least. So I went ahead and went over the lyrics of the song and realized that it's just average lyrics. The theme of it is even a little bit boring. The theme of the song is, our relationship is too strong to fail because we built it on a good foundation. Okay, thanks. We got through it because we did it right. The song is not about going through tough things, you know, the emotional part of it. It's about, yep, we're done now. We went through the tough things, but we're doing good now. The bones are good. Woohoo. It doesn't make it super bad per se. It's just uninteresting. Coming in at number 7, we have I Hope by Gabby Barrett and Charlie Puth.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free.
Ironically, for a song that's one of the biggest songs of the year, I've never heard this, which usually means that it's a country song. So I looked it up and it's a country song. Country radio just doesn't seem to reach outside of the US very often. It's music for nostalgic Americans who liked how music sounded in the 2000s or older. I made this video trying to learn to like country music, and there are some good singers and stuff in there, but generally, the lack of innovation really bothers me. And this song is no exception. Charlie Puth, who I really like, is on this song, but none of the cool parts of his voice are really showing. It seems rushed and like he just kind of yelled it in there and then tuned it. There's some unflattering distortion on his voice, and just in general, I feel like he's got more interesting nuance to his vocals. But in this song, there's none of that.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know he's the one by the end of the night.
The main star of this song to me is the lyrical concept, which I really like. It sounds kind of wholesome at first, like wishing your ex the best. I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never felt more free. And then I hope she cheats.
And I hope she cheats like you did on me.
It's a big twist and kind of gutsy. I'm surprised it worked so well. I would have thought that people would have wanted just romance for a romantic song or just anger for an angry song, but it's really somewhere in the middle. To lift a quote from Lewis Capaldi, who we're gonna get into in this video later, you kind of let your guard down to this song and then they pull the rug. Am I right? I think cover songs could make this song a lot better actually. So if you're a cover singer out there, just make a cover. You could probably do it better than this. I also really like the yodel melody that she does.
Like you did on me.
That's nice. Me. Coming in at number 6, we have Adore You.
Honey, walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you.
And now we're getting into songs that I properly like, but you know, not love. I think Harry Styles has one of the best voices in pop music right now, but that's why it's so confusing and dumb that they're putting so many filters and layers on his voice in this song. I don't get it. It's pretty quiet in the mix, but it still just ruins the quality of his amazing vocal tract. I find it jarring and it obscures a really amazing vocal take. It's also very retro in its sound and you don't really hear a lot that you haven't heard before in the production. There are, however, some fun percussion bits in the second verse.
No wonder under summer sky.
I think that's fun because it kind of puts the whole beat on its end a little bit. Another thing that bothers me in this song is how they build dynamics through the choruses. Instead of having Harry do more stuff, they go out of their way to add all these random other people's voices. I love Harry's voice. I don't want to hear someone be like, booty, booty, booty on top. It doesn't add anything.
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey.
It makes it feel like Harry just walked into the studio, recorded his vocal takes, and then just like, yeah, you guys build the song now. Additionally, the melodies fall somewhere between great and catchy in a slightly annoying way, especially the backing vocals coming in with a It's very close to someone trying to annoy you. And Harry's vocal melody in the chorus is basically just the same phrase 4 times. There's just not enough variation in there for it to not get annoying to me. But still, dang it, for some reason, it's so high up on the list. It's number 6 because freaking Harry Styles' voice, I love it. Coming in at number 5, we have Say So by Doja Cat. There is too many popular disco revival songs right now, but I'm not really worried about a new disco era because they all sound the same. I'm 100% sure that people will get tired of disco quickly again. The thing that makes Say So stand out though, and that makes me like it, is that the chorus just stands out. It's incredibly powerful, and I can totally see why it got big on TikTok. It's just really, really smart. Overall, it's just a good song. That's sadly a very stereotypical disco song.
And we can dance all day around it.
It's great for a little while. It's like pick and mix. You buy it, you eat it, you get sugar high, you're like, yay, disco. And then very quickly you hit the limit where you can't look at it anymore. Get that pick and mix away from me, makes me sick. Moving on to number 4, we got Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. So we just talked about disco songs that sound like the 70s pretty much. This is a song that sounds pretty much exactly like the 80s. Nothing really new or interesting to bring to the table, but it's a good song, just like Say So. This was the biggest song of the year, and the reason is definitely because everyone can listen to it. It's very acceptable to your parents because they liked 80s music. They were alive in the 80s, hopefully. The Weeknd's voice is as good as ever though. He's got a really, really nice, smooth voice. However, vocally, it feels a little bit thrown together in parts, especially in the middle 8 where they go for the really high notes. It sounds like they were really working hard in the studio to try to get a little bit more meat on those notes, and it really sounds cut together to me. It just is a lot of weird dynamics going on there. It sounds a little bit like it's a great impression of his singing style. He sings it great live though, but it's definitely one of those things where they were going for something a little bit uncomfortable in the studio, and it comes across to me. Coming in at number 3, we have Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi.
Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all.
This song again. The song every music critic on the planet seems to despise for some reason. And I'm still standing here like, hey guys, it's a pretty good song. There's definitely some shoddy lyric writing in here, but overall, as an English as a second language listener, that doesn't bother me that much. I think something that makes up for it is the excellent synergy between the lyrics, the melody, and the vocal performance. And to compare to the Harry Styles song we just discussed, there's a lot of repetition going on in this song as well. But there's just enough variation to keep your interest and keep it from becoming grating.
Oh, I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels.
So, the genius in this song to me, and why I think that the song is so big, lies in the title phrase, I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. It's so hopelessly sad and unassuming, and it kind of breaks your heart without talking directly about the problems he's faced. It has the undertone of I was getting used to being loved at all. That really hits hard for me, as a fellow dude who dealt with some self-confidence issues in the past.
I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
So, are piano ballads boring? Yes. Do I often talk about how other piano ballads are boring and that's why I don't like them? Yes. But Lewis Capaldi's screamy, intense vocals really add some interest for me here. There's energy, and it also leads into another style of music in a way I don't feel like a lot of other piano ballads do. But yeah, again, I acknowledge there's bad lines in here. I love the I let my guard down and then you pulled the rug. It's a mixed metaphor that's so close to satire, and even forcing the phrase pulled the rug to rhyme with loved. That's not even a good rhyme. I don't know, it's just stupid to me. But again, I'm willing to overlook it because of the other qualities of the song. Coming in as a really good song on number 2, we have Circles by Post Malone.
We do this every time, seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let go.
The vocals place this song firmly in 2020. I think the melodies and the dynamics of this song are pretty brilliant overall. Specifically, the melody and the chorus just screams hits to me. Together with his voice and the vibrato, he's just really nailing it here. The verse is very sparse compared to the chorus, which is similar to the Katy Perry song Hot and Cold. There's so many pauses in the verse of both those songs. Like,
You change your mind like a girl changes clothes.
We couldn't turn around till we were upside down.
these very very long pauses that almost make you feel, oh, what a boring song. And then when the chorus kicks in, you're like, whoa, you can sing this fast, you can sing this many notes without the pauses. That's crazy. The melodies in the chorus of Circles also start going higher, the beat hits harder, everything just really grabs your attention for that chorus. At the same time, if I want to be critical, that's what makes the middle eights less good in this song, because he actually sings in the same registry as in the chorus for the middle eight. So going from the middle eight to the final chorus is pretty boring.
Make up your mind, tell me what are you gonna do? It's only me, let it go. Seasons change and I love.
Did you notice that even though the drums came in and the bass and everything, there's not really a huge difference between that middle eight in energy compared to the chorus? Overall, I really like the lyrics of Circles, but there's one lyric that really bothers me. It's, you thought that it was special, but it was just a though. It's very cringe-inducing. I don't like that they repeated such a weak line. Okay, so before we get to number one, I have a few just short notes on rap songs. I'm really not that knowledgeable when it comes to hip-hop culture and rap songs, stuff like that, so I didn't want to include them in my ranking. However, here's just some thoughts. The Box by Roddy Ricch has a lot of interesting melodic and stylistic things he does with his vocal.
Put my whole arm in the rim, Vince Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shawty barely seen the double C's, I bought her.
The Baby's Rockstar featuring Roddy Ricch has a hook that is really catchy and memorable, but compared to The Box, it doesn't really bring in much in terms of experimentation or free-flowing ideas, making it feel a bit more grounded and slightly more boring to me musically. But again, this genre is not really my forte.
Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop.
Then we got Future's Life is Good featuring Drake. I don't really feel qualified to talk about Future's rapping. However, Drake's verse is poppy as heck, and I gotta say it's pretty boring.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. It's caught me slipping once, okay, so what?
I really like a lot of Drake stuff, but this just sounds like something you put together in a few hours. At least melodically, it's just the same 3 notes over and over again. He doesn't seem to care. And now for our number one song of the year, we have Dua Lipa's Don't Start Now.
Don't show up, don't come out, don't.
And this song is sick. I know I talked about disco songs before and how I'm tired of them. I am tired of this style, but this song is just at another level when it comes to songwriting, and it could be any genre. There's also a lot of things in the song that are updated. There's an EDM-like build going into the chorus with some sweeps.
Anything could stop me. Don't show up, don't.
And there's some different twists and turns to it that I wouldn't hear in a classic disco song. Something I don't like about it, and this is my number one hit song of the year, so I always have something to say. I don't really like the vocal chops they did. It feels like that was overdone in the EDM era. It kind of makes me gag a little bit unless it's done in a very innovative and fresh way, which it's not here. Dua Lipa vocally does what's needed for the song, but I'm really not won over yet when it comes to her voice in terms of originality or passion or range or power. But she delivers what she needs to hear, and this is an amazing, amazing song, and I love it. I've had it on repeat. Okay guys, click here for more music commentary videos, click here for music VS videos, and I will see you tomorrow in another daily video. Let me know if I was wrong or right, or what you're missing from the list. This was loosely based off of the year-end list of Billboard. There's definitely a lot of songs I didn't even look at for this list, so let me know what I should have looked at. Now I'm gonna turn into Dua Lipa.